Hey everybody, this is day 10 of the AMA series I'm running here on YouTube and on LinkedIn in support of the Norwegian Refugee Council. That means you still have 20 days left to submit questions to this video series and to donate to my fundraiser to celebrate me turning 40 years old, because I guess I'm getting old somehow. It's crazy. Anyway, today we have a question from an old colleague of mine named Tyler, and he asks, what skill did producing the TV side of a radio show contribute to what you do now, and how are those transferable? And if you're now going, what? That is a good question, because I have a past working in broadcasting that I don't really talk about much, because I don't know, why would I? So yeah, I don't know, it's been a while now. So around maybe 10 years ago, or a little less, something like that, I was the technical operator and producer for the TV end of a sports talk radio show that was broadcast in Canada on Rogers Sportsnet. The show was on the radio channel, the Team 1040, the Pratt and Taylor show, and I produced the TV end of it. So I had this huge office where I had a huge pile of TV equipment, and I would run everything. So I was the producer, meaning I was sitting there counting out in and out times. I was the camera operator, I was the audio person, I was the graphics person, I was the switcher, and everything all in one package. It was just me and the guys over in the radio studio. And I was sitting there pushing buttons and running a live show 3 hours a day for a couple of years. So the question Tyler's asking about what I learned from that job that I still do today has less to do with the technical aspects of producing television, which is quite different from building websites and teaching people how to build websites. But what I learned from it has more to do with how to very quickly adapt to changing environments. Because first of all, I don't have formal training in working in a TV studio. I built my entire career in TV on first volunteering and then slowly picking up enough skills to be able to do the job. What made me perfect for that particular job was actually not that I was an expert on how all the equipment worked, but that I was, first of all, willing to learn pretty much anything to get stuff to work. Second of all, able to troubleshoot when something went wrong, because like I said, I was one person in a TV studio, and the rest of the crew and the rest of the people and the entire company that ran that TV show was in Toronto, which is on the other end or almost the other end of Canada. So if anything went wrong, usually it went wrong live during the show, and I would have to figure out how to fix it myself in that studio. And the third part of it was simply being able to constantly learn new things. And this is the key that I've taken with me from that job, is that the only way you'll succeed in any kind of technology field is by trying to always learn the new things, figure out how things work well enough that when the next technology comes around, you're able to switch over to whatever that next technology is. That is true in television production. It is even more true anytime you work with anything that's connected to the internet, anything that's connected to the web, or anything that has to do with technology in general, because we're in this breakneck speed here where everything is evolving extremely fast. And unless you're able to constantly augment your skills to catch up on the new technologies and the new trends and the new techniques, you'll very quickly fall behind. So what I learned from that job is to focus on always staying up to date, always knowing exactly what's going on, exactly what's going to happen 5 years from now, or 5 minutes from now, or an hour from now, or whatever, and constantly knowing what to do if something suddenly changes, and having fallback plans for absolutely everything. So working in TV somehow made me a better coder and a better teacher, I think. So that's the answer. Now, if you have a question you want me to answer, it can be about absolutely anything. It can be about WordPress or the web in general, or ethics, or dancing, or anything else. Send me a question. You can send it through the link that goes to my fundraising page. Click on the Ask a Question button. You can send me a question. If you want to contribute to the fundraiser for the Norwegian Refugee Council and help refugees and displaced people all over the world, this is great. Go to the fundraising page and just add your money there. I've upped our goal from $2,000 to $5,000 and added in $1,000 myself, because now that we've hit the $2,000 mark, I'll contribute as well. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow with the next question.